But so I was a reservist. I didn't I wasn't full-time in the Army.
Oh, okay.
I was a reservist. So I would do my drills
on the weekends,
and then 2 weeks out of the summer.
Right. Okay, okay. So when you saw Tony, you went to the comedy club, you felt like, I think I can do this right here?
Not when I saw Tony.
Okay.
So then I met my ex-husband at CCP, Community College Philadelphia.
Okay.
We was in class together, in theater arts class together. And I went with him to his first ever comedy show.
Okay, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
his first ever comedy show. And he did really, really good. He got a standing ovation, and
Where was that at?
this was at the Laugh House. It was a
Laugh
competition, yeah.
Oh, wow, okay. Go ahead.
And he said I was his good luck charm.
Nice.
So then moving forward, I had to be at every show. So I would be at every show,
Okay,
and then what I started doing, I would sit in the back and I would observe. I would see what the people were, listening to and how they were reacting.
Which jokes?
And then I would start writing stuff down, like, oh, try it this way. Like, not even realizing what I was doing.
Right, sure.
Yeah,
sure.
but I
you
was
had
there.
You had that comedy in you.
Oh,
all you had to do
love
was see
comedy.
somebody, you could add a little something flavor to
Yeah.
it. But you just didn't know how to do it yourself yet.
No.
Right,
No,
okay.
not yet.
Okay.
But I was always, because I was interested in acting first. And I still love acting. I'm still an actress. Did plenty of movies and stuff. But then when I started going to all the comedy shows, I was just like, I like this.
Right.
I really, really like this. And then I got the bug, and then I started doing it.
Okay. You were a ride or die for him. I mean, if you really started going to a lot of comedy shows with him.
I was at probably 85% of the shows, and I would have my family come. I would have my mom selling tickets at the phone company because this is when Bell Atlantic was around.
Right, sure.
So I would go there, and she was on the 8th floor, and it was 12 floors in the building.
Right.
And I would be like, Mom, you have to go up on each floor. You have to sell these tickets. So between her selling tickets and selling the stuff out of my brown box, she had another job to do.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Did he help you? Did y'all wind up working together? Like how long after he started doing comedy, you started doing comedy?
So it was about, let me see, my daughter is 19. It was about 10 years later.
Oh, 10 years?
Yeah, it was like 10 years later.
You helped him throughout that process for 10 years?
I was there, yeah. So but I was doing sketch too.
Okay.
So I started out doing sketch. I got my first deal with All Def Digital.
Okay.
Me and Simone Shepard, we had a sketch group called Pretty Funny Fish.
Okay.
And so we would do the sketches. They found us, because this is back when YouTube was just like pretty much beginning.
Sure, I remember them.
And they found us. They found our sketches, and then got a deal with them. And then I started doing my own stuff. And then I blew up on Vine.
Okay.
Because I started doing my own Vines and just, 7 seconds, like, boom, let me just do and see what happens. I blew up on there. And that's how I started getting booked for movies and other things. And in between that process, I was also doing stand-up. I started at the Ha in L.A.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but y'all moved out here to get hired.
Yeah,
You
we
came
moved out here together.
Right, and he started doing his comedy thing, and you just chilled and doing other things.
Well,
whatever.
no, I was still acting. I was taking classes. I was taking. I trained with a lot of different teachers and coaches. I took voiceover classes. I was always training.
Right.
Like always in the mix of training and doing things.
But why'd you take so long? I'm just curious. Why'd you take so long? If he's doing well or whatever, I don't know the level he's at that point, but you see him working all the time or going out to do it, why didn't you go out quicker than that? You just didn't feel like 10 years is a long time to sit back.
I don't know. I just think I was more so, number one, I was more so supportive of him.
Okay.
And then I was kind of scared because I was like, what is he going to say if, it's like,
really? Okay.
My wife wants to do stand up.
Right.
So I wanted to do it for years, but I was
see
just
that.
like, how do I break it down to him? Because I remember one time, do you know Big J. Okerson?
Yeah.
Okay. So Big J. Okerson, he was a comedian that started off with Kevin.
Sure.
We used to all go to New York together.
Right up there.
Yeah. Torrei, Big J, and Keith Robinson. And so one day, Big J's girlfriend got on stage. And he was like, if my girl ever did that.
Ah, damn, right.
So that's why I was like, I remember that. And I was like, damn, but I want to do it.
Right.
Like, I used to watch the women. I'd be like, I can do that. And so that's really what it was.
Kind of backed you up.
Yeah.
I can feel that.
Yeah.
I respect that. Yeah.
So it was like this or lose my husband.
Right.
I lost my husband.
Right, but still, that's all good. If you like that clip, hit the subscribe button or the notification bell. In fact, why don't you hit both of them?
The king can't always be the damn king by itself. I need servants to step up.
Turn me up a little bit.